Patrick's Garage. Hello there friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to replacing valve steams without special tools, even without touching the tires, and of course without balancer after replacing the valve steams. They can be different sizes. I'm using this today. Probably this topic is interesting to some auto enthusiasts. If you haven't subscribed to that channel yet, please do. Click the subscribe button and the bell so that I can tell you when the next video about my cars is ready. So let's get started to replacing. This cheapest valve stem wears out with age. I covered it with tape to prevent all losing of air. I took the wheel off the car and now we can let the air out. Now we need to remove this old valve stem and this tape. You need to be careful not to break the nipple. It must not fall inside. This rubber stuff and can be easily damaged. And of course, if it goes inside the wheel, it would be a royal pain in the rear. Even remnants and a small piece of rubber can create vibration inside the wheel. So at all costs we need to prevent the penetration of remnants of this rubber valve inside the wheel. The upper side take out, and now very difficult task. We can using screwdriver. Maybe we can pull out this rubber valve. Cheapest crappy rubber valve. And it seems to me that I installed this crappy rubber valve 11 years ago, approximately. And it not works as we think. Try again and again. Yes, it's so boring. Of course, we need to spend a little time if we not want to waste our money. Somebody like go to the tire service, but I just too cheap myself. And of course, that's a lot of money. I'm too cheap to spend that kind of money. We able to doing it. I can see why not. So I guess I have to say it's amazing. The most difficult part of our task has done. We need a little clean all rust to prevent the loosening of air. Because I wouldn't underestimate the challenge of this sneaky little rust. We fight with rust. That's what you often need, especially with the old car. The diameter of the valve is much larger to prevent air loss, obviously. We need to make sure that rust is completely absent inside the hole. I decided to clean it with rag multiple times, of course. We need to remove all dirt and rust and of course not damage this hole. A little silicone grease. My wife doesn't watch my videos, so I took a funnel in the kitchen. Simple funnel from kitchen. But it would be very useful for our purposes. Believe or not, but this rubber valve will pass through this funnel. Old wooden handle, I found it in messy garage. I put it to the handle to time of installation, easily screwing inside the handle. A handle is very convenient for this. Of course, facility knowing full well that we can use another stuff. It's okay, and this handle is very useful. The main stuff in this deal, lubrication, of course. I'm using high quality silicone grease in the tube. This grease for greasing rubber seals and dust protectors of brake cylinders. Yes, maybe we can using the soap water, but water can create corrosion. Now we doesn't have to worry about damage of this rubber valve. Yes, these activities requires lubricant. Yes, we can use soap water, of course. And what's really just bizarre to me is that these rubber valves wears out very quickly. If we know how to do it, it's not difficult for us to change them. Of course, there are expensive valves and there are cheap valves. This is a cheap China fake valve stem. Need add a little grease again, not add too much. We hope that the lubricant will not damage the rubber product. Some people use soap water. If I didn't have lube, I'd use soap too. In this case, of course, only. It's not free or even cheap stuff. Nobody wants to spend money. We have to direct it straight into the hole. The rubber will shrink and slip into the funnel. Unbelievable, but it actually works. We can save money on tire servicing. Try to do it. The funnel broke. Weak plastic. But we can't blame funnel for this. That doesn't shock me. We can repair it and then continue again. I wraps around it with tape and put the clamps on. We need adding a little grease again. It's my last ditch effort at pushing it into this hole in the wheel. Adding special grease again. So like everything in working with old car, the way to get better with repairing is to practice. The funnel should be exactly opposite to the center of the hole. And of course, inside diameter should be exactly the same as the diameter of the hole, not diameter of the valve. Valve diameter more larger than diameter of the hole. And let's try again. Valve stem ready to install. A left-right rotation to distribute the lubricant. Last time when replacing the valve stem, guys spoil the tire. Broken piece of tire at the edge. So I can trust tire services. For the average car enthusiast, this way of valve stem replacing is definitely okay. In any way, it's your money, do whatever you want. Today, the first time actually that I do something like this. Now, the valve stem in its place. We need disconnect the handle from valve stem and make sure that it in its place. Never disconnect handle before valve in its correct position. The worst thing if the valve falls into the inside of the wheel. So be very careful. If it gets inside, it's very bad. If the valve falls in, then you will definitely need to disassemble the wheel. Now the wheel is ready. You can see that there is nothing complicated here. You can buy a funnel. It is not necessary to steal a funnel in the kitchen. It says on the tire that the maximum pressure is 44 psi, pounds per square inch. Thanks for watching.